So here we have the Fiat 500 1.2 Lounge on a 17 plate. I can show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we got reversing sensors along with that 50/50 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in great condition. You get the 500 logo embossed upon them, and actually this particular car has got a panoramic sunroof as well. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the outer white ring is the speedometer, and then you've got the rev counter within that. And in the centre there, the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car, which are 13,324. And on there as well, you'll see on the left-hand side the fuel gauge, the right-hand side is the coolant temperature gauge. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we've got stereo controls along with voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it will do that for you. And then on the right-hand side, we've got further stereo controls and the ability to pick up and put down phone calls if you receive them via Bluetooth. That is, of course, once you paired your phone, which is done on this central screen over here. So there's a few menu buttons along the bottom, but essentially this is all touchscreen. So if we hit radio, you'll see that this car has got FM radio. It's also got AM and DAB as well. In terms of other ways of listening to music, you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. There's also a USB and auxiliary input as well. Phone, that's where you pair your phone. And then apps, there are certain Fiat-friendly apps that you can get on your smartphone, and when connected via USB, the apps will appear up on this screen just here as well, so really useful. Below that, we've got the city button, which makes the power steering lighter. Your hazard warning lights and front and rear fog lights. And then the air conditioning, so temperature is adjustable here, fan speed here, whether the air is being recirculated in the car or you're bringing in fresh air from outside the car, and then the direction of the airflow here. And to turn the air conditioning on, you can see it's on at the moment, but to turn it on, it's off now. You just push that button in. Below that, we've got your rear screen heater and stop and start. So this button here is for the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel when you're stationary. Should you wish to turn that system off, you can do by hitting that button. And then beneath that, we've got your electric windows, driver and passenger, 5-speed manual gearbox, a 12-volt charging socket underneath here, and then the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned previously. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.